What is going on, ninjas? Logic here with a brand new Ninjala video, baby. And season 5 is finally here. Oh my goodness, it's here, it's happening. We got buffs, we got nerfs, we got all types of new weapons, we got changes within how some shinobi cards work and how some gum ninjutsus work. It's really awesome. There's nothing like looking at patch notes on release day of a new season. I really do enjoy doing this and enjoy just going over this. So without wasting any more time, let's get directly into it. But wait, before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know about the Discord. It is an awesome place, a very fun place filled with people that love to play Ninjala, love to play other games, love to just kind of hang out, talk about anime, role play, and just other awesome things like that. So if that's something you're interested in, please do check it out. It really is cool, and I would love for you guys to be there. Also, check out the Lomo Dojo website because that is an awesome place as well. Let's get into the video now. All right, baby. Let's get into these patch notes like we always do. Thank you for playing Ninjala. This update will focus on improving gameplay for players new to Ninjala. Specifically, Tail for Ninjala beginners has been added. The update also includes new gun weapons, the new online Ninjala tournament, and a wide range of adjustments and bug fixes. We'll also be adding Ninjala Striker, where you can experience a whole new kind of featured battle. Okay, so up first is announcing the Ninjala Beginners Campaign season schedule. It's going to be from March 25th all the way up until April 14th. And I'm not gonna go through all the time zones, you can pretty much get the idea. The login bonus and story packs available during the campaign period are recommended for both new players and those who have already started. And if you don't know what the beginners campaign is going to give you, don't worry, I got you. You'll get 1,000 Jala just for logging on. Tales for Ninjala beginners will also be released. A tutorial where you can learn the basics of battle and other techniques is here. Clear it to receive exclusive avatars, Neo Shinobi Overalls Mayabi and mini Neo Shinobi Overalls Mayabi, Gumball Machine coins, and other awesome rewards. The tutorial can be accessed from base story mode. There will also be a Ninjala beginner sale. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 story packs are going to be 55% off, bringing them both down to $4.49. Pretty cheap. Should definitely pick this up if you haven't already. Up next is the best way to start a season, announcing the Ninjala Pass Matsuri Festival. Season schedule is going to be from March 25th all the way to March 31st. Check your respective time zones. This is your chance to obtain Ninjala Pass tier points in massive quantities and get a bunch of items you want. If you've been around long enough, you know exactly what a Ninjala Pass Matsuri is, and you know that you need to log on every single day to get all your big daily points. So this is a perfect opportunity to kind of get that head start on your Ninja Pass. Go do it right now. Okay, so up next is our new featured battle mode. Announcing a brand new featured battle, Ninjala Striker. Season schedule. The first time, March 26th, all the way up until March 28th. The second time, April 2nd, all the way up until April 4th. The third time, April 9th, all the way up until April 11th. Team soccer battles are coming to Ninjala for the first time ever. Ninjala Striker is a battle where players are split into 2 teams and try to shoot a giant ball into the opposing goal. You can join a team or make one with friends by using the invitation functions. Yes, I'm so happy about that because with every other featured battle mode, we haven't really been able to invite friends, even though every other featured battle has been Battle Royale. So it's very nice that they introduced this way for us to invite our friends and play with our friends in this Ninjala Strikers. Use this chance to experience an all new type of battle. This is very awesome and I'm so excited to play this weekend. Okay, so up next is improvements for beginners. Tale for Ninjala beginners has been added to story mode. Learn the basics of battle with the brand new Tale for Ninjala beginners. It can be accessed from base, story mode. Clear it and get amazing rewards such as avatar items and Gumball Machine coins. You can play it even if you've already been playing Ninjala for a while. So be sure to let your friends know about it along with the Ninjala Beginners campaign. So pretty much what they're trying to tell us is that this mode is for everybody. Beginners, veterans alike, experts, anybody can play this mode. Try it out, even if you've been playing Ninjala for a while. They just kind of want to get feedback on it. Hey, tell me about it. Tell me how you liked it. this is it, you know, and they're trying to make it to where like new players can easily learn the game and not have to rely on external sources. And I kind of like that because I play a lot of fighting games, and in fighting games the tutorials just aren't all that great. So I'm glad they're going out of their way to kind of put that into the game and make it easier for new players to learn. On to the next one. Okay, so what we're seeing here is very new. We haven't really seen anything like this before in Ninjala, so let's get into it. The online Ninjala tournament is here. About the Ninjala tournament, an online tournament that is held irregularly. There are different rules and eligibility requirements for each tournament, which players can enter by joining a battle. The tournament will include a ranking, with participating players being ranked according to their performance. Prizes. Players can receive prizes depending on their ranking placement in the tournament. There are also some prizes that can just be received by just participating. Prizes can be received from your in-game mailbox after the tournament ranking have been finalized. Schedule for the Ninjala tournament. The Season 5 tournament is scheduled to be held towards the end of April. Okay, so let's get into the specifics on when this event is actually going to take place. So the season schedule is going to be from April 24th all the way up until April 25th. This event is only going to be available for 12 hours only, so keep that in mind. Thank you for playing Ninjala. The Ninjala tournament held in collaboration with Nissin, UFO, Yakisoba, and I apologize if I messed that up, will be open simultaneously worldwide. There's an exclusive e-pawn decoration available just for participating, plus exclusive emotes and tons of other awesome prizes for top ranking players. Be sure to join in and aim for the top in the Ninjala tournament. Okay, so next up is tournament info. So participate in special tournament battles where you can gain tournament points according to your ranking and aim for the top. The tournament can be accessed from base, Ninja Lab, Ninjala tournament. Tournament rankings are calculated separately from normal rankings. So there will be two types of prizes. Let's talk about the participation prize first. All participants will receive an exclusive e-pawn decoration, the Nissin UFO Yakisoba e-pawn decoration. The participation prize will be sent to your in-game mailbox after the tournament ends and rankings have been finalized. There will also be ranking rewards, so get various rewards based on your ranking. So how well you do in this tournament also plays a factor in what rewards you'll end up getting. Two examples that they're showing us here is the Tournament Memorial Gold UFO e-pawn decoration, as well as the extremely addictive emote. So let's go over the prizes that you would get if you do end up placing in this tournament. So first place, Tournament Memorial Gold UFO e-pawn decoration. Second place, Tournament Memorial Silver UFO e-pawn decoration. Third place, Tournament Memorial Bronze UFO e-pawn decoration. Fourth place, Tournament Memorial Purple UFO e-pawn decoration. First to 100 Gumball Machine coins. First to 1,000 50 gold medals. First to 3,000 500 silver medals. First to 5,000 extremely addictive emote. And first to 10,000 1,000 bronze medals. Just the FYI, whoever gets that first, second, third, fourth are gonna have extreme bragging rights and exclusivity because there's no other way you're gonna be able to get those e-pawn decorations. So just remember that. Rankings will be determined after the tournament ends and once calculations and anti-fraud measures have been completed. Ranking awards will be sent to your in-game mailbox. So the tournament regulations are as followed: matching, world, battle rules, battle royale, unusable weapon types, not available. Unusable shinobi cards, not available. Assist code level will be 5. Stage will be at WNA Academy, Eagle City, Shinobi City, Croissant Arena, Fort Riverdale. All equipped assist codes will be fixed to regulation levels during the tournament. Ninja missions can also be accomplished through tournament battles. Okay, so now that we got tournament regulations out of the way, let's talk about eligibility requirements. So your player level needs to be from 5 to 600. So they increased the level cap as well. Rank, none available. Tournaments you cannot enter consecutively, not available. So those two don't even matter. And these are just the last notes on this tournament page. So the following actions are prohibited during the tournament. If we confirm the occurrence of any of the following acts, your tournament entry and prizes may be forfeited. Confirmation of falsified data and unauthorized operations, working with other users to manipulate the battle outcomes, the use of offensive player names and other acts of harassment, etc. that impede with gameplay. Any other acts that are determined to be interfering with the tournament. If you exit the matching lobby repeatedly, it will be considered an act of harassment and you may be temporarily restricted from matching. So all this is pretty much saying is just be a good gamer and don't make your name something crazy. Don't try to manipulate outcomes by having like a buddy in the same lobby as you. Don't do that. Just play the game. Go in there with your best efforts and your just an honest mindset, and see how you do. That's all you can do. And with that, that's gonna be the last segment on the tournament on these patch notes. So we're done with the tournaments. We're moving on to the next. We also have 3 new types of gum weapons that joined the fray. These 3 new weapons being the Shino Buzz Paper Fan, the Great Gear, and the Asakusa Wheel have been added. And we'll go more into these in different videos, but I just wanted to let you guys know that these new weapons are in the game. Okay, so this one I'm a little excited for and happy that they're doing. It's called A New Gumball Machine is Here. A new coin gacha that can be used with Gumball Machine coins and silver medals have been added. Previous Gumball machines are now referred to as pickups. So pickups are gumball machines that can be used with Jala or gold medals. As before, they contain new avatar items that will appear as special items. Coin gacha. This is a new type of gumball machine. They can be used with Gumball Machine coins and silver medals. So now we have an actual use of our silver medals. I know a lot of people have just like a bunch stacked up that they don't even use anymore because there's just no other way to use these silver medals. So as you can see, the developers are listening to us on, hey, maybe we should be able to use these medals and not just have them just accumulate up. They've actually done something to where we can use these medals. So they are listening, they are taking that feedback. So please remember that in the future. They can contain avatar items exclusive to the coin gacha, as well as avatar items from past Gumball machines. How to obtain Gumball Machine coins. Gumball Machine coins can be obtained by clearing tail for Ninjala beginners or through Free Pass or Ninjala Pass. Advance through the tiers and get those Gumball Machine coins. So this is very cool. They've just made it to where we can get previous past Gumball outfit avatar items, and that's awesome because before there was just no way to get those items. So essentially all those items that came out in the Gumball machine were exclusive. There was no other way to get them. So now they've come out with a way to where we can get those outfits, and while it may be gacha, it still is an opportunity to get some of those outfits. So I am excited for this. I'll probably try to hit it up a couple of times and see what happens. Okay, so we have UI improvements. A brand new filter has been added to special collections. Some information on your opponent will now be hidden in matching lobby of quick battles and Ninjala battles. Player name, ranker icon, official icon, and player icon will no longer be shown. They will continue to be shown in room battles, and they will be shown during the battle. So this, I get this because you remember, like, you would go into a match and sometimes some people would just leave because they would see like your rank or see who you are or see like just like what your team is. So I kind of get why they're doing something like this. I even mentioned it in a previous stream. I was like, man, they shouldn't show that you're in a party because people just leave. So this is just a way to kind of prevent people from leaving the match when you just get into a match because they're like, oh, these guys are in a party. Good update. We shouldn't have to do this, but I get why they're doing it. Okay, so we also have settings made during training will now be saved. They will be reset when you restart Ninjala. The control type E for beginners has been added as a preset configuration. This is a control type configuration where auto target, reset camera, gum Utsusemi, and button settings have been adjusted so that new players can battle with ease. The pass order for the detailed results screen under battle history has been adjusted. The number of drones destroyed is now on top of the list in detail results screen. Okay, so gum weapon parameter adjustments. The Ninjala development team is dedicated to ensuring that players can enjoy a wide variety of battling styles. After careful observation of winning percentages and popularity by gum weapon and shinobi cards, we have implemented a host of balance adjustments. Popeye, Cerberus, Saber, Chewing V, as well as shinobi cards have been powered up since they were having difficulties in battle. While Utsusemi Master and Stealing Hyena have been weakened due to their overwhelmingly high victory rates, we have hope these refinements will allow players to continue to enjoy the diverse styles of play in Ninjala battles. So what this gum weapon parameter adjustments is telling us before we even read it ourselves is that, Utsusemi and Stealing Hyena probably got a nerf, and the weapons that were mentioned, Popeye, Saber, Cerberus, Chewing V, those weapons probably got a buff. Okay, let's talk about the Popeye and the Cerberus. Shorten the combo time of normal attacks. Increase damage dealt from third stage of normal attacks. Accelerate the occurrence of back attacks. Wide attacks have received the following adjustments. Hit reaction has been altered so that your opponent will stagger greatly. Downtime has been increased. Full throttle field will now grant super armor for a period of time. Due to its underwhelming performance, Full Throttle Field has been powered up. The straightening of normal attacks means you are able to defeat your opponents faster, while the improvement on back attacks makes them easier to use than before. Plus, with Full Throttle's Field newly added Super Armor, it is now harder for its signature healing effect to be interrupted. This is an awesome buff. I always thought that the Popeye should have had a faster normal attack, so this is awesome. I know it's still classified as a hammer, but just with that faster normal attack, that is really going to make a big change. Also, Full Throttle Field having super armor for a period of time is super good. So like, honestly, this makes me want to go back to the Popeye and give it another shot, because when it initially came out, it wasn't like, it wasn't anything amazing, but I don't expect weapons to be amazing like that, but still, it just wasn't anything like grand. And now it seems like it has that spice to it. It has that uniqueness to it where it can stand out on its own, So this is very awesome, this is very cool, and I cannot wait to use the Popeye and Cerberus. Next up is the Scrape Saber and Chewing V. It is now easier to chain combos with normal attacks and back attacks. Wide attacks have received the following adjustments. Damage has been increased. You'll now move further when attacking. The following adjustments have been made to Froggy Block. Accelerated the occurrence of attacks. It is now easier to pursue and attack opponents after landing a hit. The position at which the block appears can now be separately controlled. Pushing the left stick down will cause it to appear inside the target, while pushing it left or right will cause it to appear above the target. The new adjustment to combos will make chaining them easier than before. So looking at these changes, these buffs to Scrape Saber and Chewing V, they look very, very good. I don't know if this is going to be the, say all, be all of these weapons, but like, these are very positive changes and very good changes, and just a good way to kind of get these weapons more in line with the other weapons in game. It's a good balance. I don't know if this is going to make the Scrape Saber and Chewing V like super duper top tier. I'm just gonna have to kind of get more hands on it, because I haven't really got to play these weapons in the new update. So I'm really excited just to kind of play these new weapons and just get an overall feel for them. Okay, so next up is one of my favorite gum shots in the game, which is Gum Kunai. The following adjustments have been made when using a small number of Gum Kunai, and pay attention to that, small number of kunai. Range has been extended, launch time has been sped up greatly. The following adjustments have been made when using medium or large number of Gum Kunai. Range has been extended, launch time has been sped up. Increased the gap in time between launches. They were lacking in power compared to other gum shoots and have therefore been powered up. Okay, so this is kind of how I feel about Gum Kunai. I really like Gum Kunai. I was using it back in season 1 when it was like super duper good. Like it was really fun. Obviously they toned down Gum Kunai and they have been steadily buffing Gum Kunai, but it seems like they're very afraid or just very scared to kind of get it to that point to where it is like season 1 Gum Kunai, because they don't want it to be like that, but they also don't want it to be useless. And every time they buff it, it seems like they just want to buff it a little bit and see what happens, and buff it a little bit and see what happens. So I do like that direction, but I hope we can get to a point to where it just like, we can just kind of like, it just gets balanced, because it is a really fun Gum Kunai to use, but these past seasons, it's just not that great because, first of all, it's too slow. It just doesn't come out fast enough. So they are working on those things, and it seems like they are, adjusting and balancing those things. So I am excited to see how it is in this season 5. Okay, so Gum Ghost is next. Shortened homing time and cooldown time has been extended. Due to the added gum damage in the last adjustment, the ghost started spooking enemies. Somebody on the Balance Patch Notes team has got a sense of humor, and I really like it. Therefore, we had now toned down the scariness. I think this is a good balance change, because I do think Gum Ghost had potential to be just as dangerous, if not as dangerous as Gum Launcher. So I do think these are just kind of like precautionary measures with Gum Ghost, because if you pair up Gum Ghost with Wall Shooter and it's going through walls and it's kind of one-shot binding people, it can become a little bit of a problem. So I kind of see like where they're going with this, and why they're so cautious about having Gum Ghost be in line with all the other gum shots. I still do think that they should do something about Gum Launcher and Ippon Katana, but that's a story for another day. Okay, so we also have a change for Sudden Burst, or what we like to call it, S-Burst. Cost has been reduced. Since there are many ways to neutralize S-Burst and using it comes with its own risks, the cost of S-Burst has been reduced. I think this is a good change. I honestly think S bursting is the worst thing you can do. That's why a lot of people kind of ask me in my videos like, hey Logic, well, how come you don't S burst? Why aren't you S bursting? Why aren't you S bursting, you know? And the reason I don't like to S burst is because it makes the situation like way worse. Like I would honestly just rather get KO'd and be done with versus use my S burst and then all this other nonsense happens. So I think this is like a really good change. It might make people throw it out more often. You might end up in parries more. Who knows what's gonna happen? And we still have S Blast coming too. We don't know what they're gonna officially do with that. So there's a bunch of things that can happen with this. There's so many opportunities and just options when you reduce how much energy something costs. So this is gonna be a good change for some people and it might be a bad change for other people. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so you know what time it is. This is the changes for Utsusemi Master. If you've gotten used to using Utsusemi Master, I feel sorry for you because I knew for a fact 1,000,000% that this was gonna happen. So Utsusemi Master, cooldown time has been extended, shortened the time of Gunbind, slightly extended the time between pressing the buttons and Utsusemi appearing. The Utsusemi Master Shinobi card has a very high usage rate and victory percentage since it had a short cooldown and using it came with practically no risk. We have greatly increased its cooldown time in this adjustments. You will now need to think carefully about the right time to use it. You will now need to think carefully about the right time to use it. You will now need to think carefully, think carefully. Okay, so this honestly had to happen because honestly, like Utsusemi, wow, it was like super good. I feel like it was just like creating it to a point to where like people weren't really like getting better at the game. They were just relying on one Shinobi card to kind of just win them the game. And that's not really what games should be about. This was very needed change, very good balance change. And I thought they were gonna go it was gonna cost S meter route, but this is just as good. You won't be able to spam it anymore. You won't be able to just throw it out anymore. You will actually have to think and use your brain. So awesome, I love that. Okay, so we also have Ninja Sense Pro here. The cost has been reduced. Its cost has been reduced and it's now easier to use. Pretty simple stuff. I personally don't use Ninja Sense Pro. I don't find the need for it, but I know other people make uses of it. So the cost being reduced is just going to help those people that do use it out even more, and people that might not have used it before might be more inclined to use it now since it costs less. So awesome job. Okay, so the Shinobi card that's up next is 2-Edge Parry. I don't think this card gets as much usage as other cards. I honestly hardly ever see it. But the damage has been increased the damage of damage plus. The following adjustments have been made to shockwave damage. Damage has been increased. Opponents hit by shockwave will now be blown back at a greater distance than normal. Damage dealt during a parry has been increased. So now it's easier to defeat opponents in a parry. Okay, so I don't use 2-Edge Parry a lot. And it's just because the way I play Ninjala, there's just no way that I can make use out of this card. But I don't think it's like a bad card, I just don't think it's a card for me. But what they did with this card was just increase the damage that's gonna happen when someone runs into your parry struggle. So you'll be doing more damage there. It'll be blowing people further away from you. So if people are trying to get into your parry struggle and like throw their yo-yo in or transform you to, this could be like a really good card to use if you have that happen to you a lot. This could kind of deter people from, oh, I'm not gonna mess with that guy, he's got that card on. So I can see this in a way being useful. Okay, so up next is Gumball Master, and I'm kind of excited about this one because I have been using Gumball Master since like literally season 1, so I feel like this is kind of speaking to me. The following adjustment has been made to S Energy Plus. Cost has been reduced, the amount of S Energy recovered has been increased. The following adjustments have been made to Ninjutsu Gauge Plus. Cost has been reduced, increased ninjutsu gauge rate of increase. Its power was lacking when compared to other Shinobi cards and has therefore been powered up. So how I kind of feel about Gumball Master, I never really noticed the S energy that I got from when I Gumguarded, or even the ninjutsu gauge that I got from when I was Gumguarding, but I always attributed it to like, oh, maybe my cards aren't leveled up high enough. And from this balance change alone, I can kind of tell that it wasn't that. Like, it was just kind of lacking in what it gave you back. So I do think this is kind of awesome and kind of good. I think this is going to be good for like ninjutsus that you get back very fast, like Dragon Lord or even like Gum Tornado. Like, it's just going to be really awesome on those type of ninjutsu. So you could really make a play out of Gumguard Master now. So another controversial shinobi card is Stealing Hyena. Everybody has Stealing Hyena on. It's one of those cards you like have to have on. So I can kind of see why they made the changes they have coming up. The conditions for activating Stealing Hyena and assist codes have been made more strict. Stealing Hyena was also a shinobi card with very high usage rate and victory percentage. Its conditions for activation were very easy to fulfill, and only a very small amount of damage was required for Stealing Hyena's effect to activate. Therefore, Stealing Hyena will no longer take effect unless your opponent's health is less than half. This adjustment will make it so that there are fewer chances to use Stealing Hyena. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I like Stealing Hyena. I think it's a very good card, and I think it's one of those cards that you have to have on. Literally, since its introduction, like, it's just been a really great card. It's been really good, and almost every single ninja has this card on. It's so good. So I can kind of see why they would end up balancing this. And then too, like, it shouldn't activate so early in somebody's life. Like, if somebody's like above half health, like, it shouldn't activate then. So I honestly don't even think it should activate. Like, it should activate if someone's like near death, personally. But like, everybody had this card on, so you could tell that it was just like a really good card. You had to have it on. And I feel like cards that like you see everyone with, see that a lot of ninjas are rocking, that's when you have to start implementing like changes, adjustments, and balancing, just because there's a reason why everybody's using this card over other cards, because it's just so, like, the payoff and the trade-off is just so much better. And that isn't really what we need in Ninjala. We need to have, oh, you know, I should be able to use this. I shouldn't have to have this to keep up with other players. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is a good change, and I don't know if it's gonna make that much of a dramatic change, because this card is still gonna be like wanted and needed in gameplay. We're just gonna have to wait and see where this season takes us with Stealing Hyena. Okay, so automatic life recovery. The time between taking damage and when automatic life recovery begins has been shortened. So usually when you take damage, it takes a while to kind of get your HP back. So they've shortened that delay on how long it takes. So you'll be able to get in the action even faster than before. Okay, so behavior when a gum weapon is destroyed. When your gum weapon is destroyed while super armor is active, your super armor will now be canceled. You can now perform a combo when using Skate Hammer and Sushiak's Power Buster against an opponent using super armor. Okay, so if you have super armor now and your weapon is broken while you have that super armor, you will no longer have that super armor. So I think that is a very positive change, a very good change, and something we needed. Also, you can perform combos on people that still have super armor with the Power Buster if you're using the Skate Hammer and the Sushiak, so that's very awesome. I honestly have to test this out because this sounds kind of cool. Okay, so being blown away. The time during which players are immobilized after being blown away has been extended. Combos have been adjusted to be more stable when blowing away an opponent while experiencing a slow connection. So this is, the slow connection part is a good thing. I really like that, but the time during which players are immobilized after being blown away has been extended. I don't know, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I don't necessarily think it's a good thing either. I feel like the time was already not long, but like I feel like it was just kind of perfect. But oh well, we'll see where this goes. Like I said, I don't think it's bad, nor do I think it's good. It's just kind of like neutral with it, but we'll see how it plays out during this season. Okay, so let's move on to other adjustments. Adjusted the scroll of Baiting Shark to make it easier to distinguish between enemies and allies during team battles. Adjusted some gum colors to be easier to see for people with color blindness. We have also made it so that similar team colors are not placed against each other. The time after which a room battle lobbies disbands has been extended from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Oh, that's a good change. I like that. Okay, so about regions. Changing the matching area setting to regions. The country that corresponds to each region of Ninjala are as follows. So Asia, Oceania, Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, Australia, and New Zealand. North America, United States, Canada, Mexico. And Europe would be Germany, Spain, France, Italy, Austria, Portugal, Russia, Switzerland, Ireland, United Kingdom, Hungary, Czech Republic, Poland, Republic of Slovakia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Greece, Croatia, Bulgaria, Republic of Romania, Cyprus, Lithuania, I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess that up. Luxembourg, Malta, Republic of Slovenia, Estonia, and Latvia. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce some of these. Don't roast me. Players residing in countries other than the above will be assigned to one of the existing regions and will still be able to play the game. Awesome. Okay, so this is the last of the Season 5 patch notes. It took a while, but we finally made it here. Resolution to known issues. Fix an issue with Giant Killer. Fix an issue in which after defeating an opponent who had crafted a big weapon with an E-Pawn, Giant Killer's effect would not activate when defeating another opponent. Fix an issue in which the communication menu would be overridden when retrieving avatar equipment registered to favorites in version 3.0. Fix party invites so that they are not disbanded after matching failure. Oh my god, are you... Dude, that is so awesome. Oh my... Man, nothing's worse than failing a match and then like having to just re-invite. Oh my god, I might do more team battles now. Made improvements so that it does not take as long for the battle to start when there are advertisements on the stage. Oh yeah, that was a problem when they did Puzzles and Dragons. Various adjustments and bug fixes have been implemented to ensure a smooth and enjoyable gameplay experience. Updating to version 5.1 is mandatory for all players. To download this update, sufficient free space is required in your console's internal storage or an installed micro SD card. All information is accurate as the time of posting. So that is it for our Season 5 patch notes. Boy, was that a lot. Overall, I think these are good patch notes, and I would have liked to see some changes to the skateboard and the Ippon Katana to help with hitboxes and overall balance of the game, but maybe next time. I'm looking forward to Ninjala Striker, and I think this will be the best featured mode yet. But it wouldn't be a Logic video without a Ninjala fashion showcase baby. So today's winner will be Zapdos14. Zapdos is not only a ninja, but a very creative artist as well. You can tell he really puts effort and personality in his ninja. I am really liking the purple outfit and overall aesthetic that he has going on with his ninja. Not only does he have some of the best screenshot and poses, but Fort Riverdale goes so well with his ninja's attire, it would be hard to find a bad angle on this ninja. Amazing job, Zapdos. You killed the Ninjala fashion showcase, baby, and there's no other ninja out there looking as classy as you are. Take the W today. If you want to be featured on the Ninjala fashion showcase, all you gotta do is either DM and/or tag me on Twitter with your ninja submission, or you can post in our dedicated Discord channel with your submission, making it the best way to enter in our showcase. What did you guys think of the Season 5 patch notes? Is there something you wish that would have gotten balanced or adjusted? Or did it hit your expectations just right? Let me know down below. I'm dying to know your answers. If you liked the video, please do leave a thumbs up or like, as it really helps your boy out. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so because we try to make content every single day. Also, if you haven't already, please do join up on the Discord. We would love to have each and every one of you. Thank you so much. With that being said, this has been Logic, and I will see you in the next chapter.